You ready?
Go.
Okay. Hi, it's Catherine with the Homestead Guru. I'm here with my friend Amy.
Hey everybody, I'm Amy James with Alexandria.io and the Open Index Protocol.
She lives in a teeny tiny beach bungalow. So we are going to do a little tour of her place before we have a little dinner party here. And we're really excited. Last time I was here was 2 years ago, and she showed me all of her little tiny house tricks, which some I've implemented in my converted school bus.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
I'm
she's
so
going to
happy
take
to
us
hear
on a
that.
tour, and we're going to check out what it's like living in a teeny tiny beach bungalow. Take us in.
Come on in. We have a little dog, so we put up this sort of fence to help keep him in, and we planted some plants around it. We're doing tomatoes and jalapenos right now.
And loquats.
Oh yes, I love our loquat tree. But come all the way in here. So for the past couple of years, my husband and I have been building a small business together. Well, and it's growing right now, but we've been working from home, so we had to kind of figure out desks. So he used to have 2 huge monitors here. Those have since moved to the office. We're kind of in transition in this moment, but this space has had to serve many purposes. It's obviously our living room and our office. And when we do Skype sessions or conference calls, we'll bring both of our chairs out here and kind of set it up in a different way. And it's also one of my yoga practice spaces.
Whoa.
And our guest sleeping area, actually. This turns into basically a twin-size bed. So this actually is one of our small space hacks. It's kind of an extreme one, though. Devin cut the sofa and then reattached the arm. So this used to have one more like this long right here.
Wow.
Yeah. So we've had to do
physically
kind of a lot
shortened it.
we've had to do kind of a lot of things like that to make it fit in here.
And then
Yeah.
you'll have all your books up along the top.
We do, yes. Going vertical is one of the most obvious things to do in a small space and absolutely necessary. I'm a little on the short side, so
Me
life in
too.
a small space could be vertically challenging for me.
Well, let's see the kitchen, because if I remember right, there's a really cool thing that pulls out, right? Somewhere?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes. This makes our kitchen possible, basically. You want to show us? Devin built it.
Sure. It's just a nice little pantry, fits in the space. Everyone's got the space between their fridge and, you can move your fridge one way or the other, and that way you get this little 6-inch pantry. We made it like actually custom for this one, so we wouldn't be able to take it with us. We've moved somewhere else, but that's all right. So,
I
yeah.
want to do this in the bus. I just don't have
It's pretty
the
awesome.
skills
Yeah.
to do it myself.
He had a shop.
But
at the
I
time when
have
this happened.
spaces
Very
just
lucky,
like
yeah.
this that would be so great to put
Yeah.
that in. And then this moves, right?
This is on wheels, it's true, and
That is a lifesaver for small
yeah, I
spaces.
mean, I think that dishwashers save marriages, so get yourself a portable dishwasher.
Folds down?
We don't actually fold it down ever. We usually
Okay.
have a bench over here, but we've taken it outside as more seating for the dinner party, and the chair that usually lives on this side, but this is where we eat together on a day-to-day basis. We put in a bunch of this storage here. We put in pegboard, and all of our cooking stuff is cast iron or stainless steel, so it's okay that it gets hot over here on the side. And then these had doors on them, obviously, when we first moved in. That's why the shelf is as it is, because the door swung exactly to meet this shelf.
Oh.
But we ended up, at some point in the process, taking all the doors off. It just sort of became necessary.
Just gives you so much more.
And it has its trade-offs, but overall it's working for us. We live pretty simply. We only have few things, and they're all kind of similar, so that makes it easier.
And you even have extra space, I see, in some spots.
That's
what I
Normally,
strive
if
for
it
in
wasn't
bus.
for the setting outside,
I
everything
think
would be
everything would
completely
be-
full.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But I actually want to share my number one favorite zero waste tip of
Yes.
all my zero waste journey. So I would get really frustrated about produce because my produce drawers didn't work for me, and so the only way I could keep my produce fresh was in those bags that they give you, at the store, and so I would just kind of felt stuck like that. But we started getting one of those CSA boxes,
Yeah.
right? And so they issue you this. You give them a deposit for it. So when we stopped doing it, I just kept the box and let them keep the deposit. it's a Rubbermaid click box, but your vegetables will stay fresh for weeks in one of these.
Awesome.
Especially if they're from the farmer's market and they're fresh to begin with, right?
Yeah.
Like, they'll keep for over 7 days. And without any plastic.
Amazing.
Yeah, incredible. It's my favorite zero waste tip because it's so easy and it works.
I've never heard of it before. Okay.
Okay, so onto the bedroom.
onto the bedroom. One of my favorite places.
So this is our bedroom and my office, essentially. Also, one of my yoga spaces, hilariously. My yoga mat fits here, and I can't, bring my arms all the way out to the side.
That's how it is in the
But
bus for me. That's exactly how it is for
I go like
me.
this, and I'm, during my sunslights. But we'll close this curtain off, so if Devin's sleeping in and I want to do yoga or something, I can kind of keep the energy separate. I know that sounds silly, but it really helps me to have a container for my own space and to kind of keep those sleepy vibes over that way when that's happening. This is my little altar right here.
I
My
love
favorite
it.
little spot. And then a lot of the stuff in our house is like found or gifted. There's a really strong sort of gifting economy in our community. It's through a Facebook group. It's through a national movement actually called Buy Nothing. Buy Nothing. And we got a ton of the stuff that we have in our house from Buy Nothing as we kind of made it like this over the years. This is a many-year project. We've lived here for 5 years now. And we're always doing stuff, right? Because our headboard is still in progress, and it's probably been like this for, I don't even know, a year. I think it's been a full year now. And so, I thought about moving the foam for the sake of the tour, but I thought I'd just keep it real. Sometimes in a small space, you kind of live with your projects.
Yes. So the foam will be part of the headboard. They're making a foam
Yeah.
headboard, and that's what this is right here. Will you show the trunk? The trunk
Oh,
table?
yeah, sure. This trunk was my husband's grandfather's. It was issued to him when he was a Marine, and my husband was also a Marine.
He was in the army, actually.
Oh, sorry. He was in the Army. But anyway, it was a sentimental family heirloom, essentially, to us. And we wanted to keep it, but we couldn't figure out the whole thing. Long story short, the legs underneath it are from something else that we're reusing the top of outside. And we, turned it into this little place where we store our tripods and lights and stuff like that for making videos. Yeah.
Love it. And they've got more top shelving over here. For
Oh,
safe space.
so that is a great small space tip, Kat. Thanks for noticing that. I like to try to make things similar when I'm storing something, so all of the boxes are kind of the same size, even though they're different. And actually, under the bed is like that too. I'm not sure what I'm going to be showing you under here at the moment. Okay, so we have these under the bed too, and they store our laundry. And then we have bankers boxes for other kinds of paper storage and stuff, and so that's all stacked under the bed, so there's a lot of stuff under there.
Extra storage space.
Yeah. It's like the storage unit. Because you have to get, it's deep in there, so
Okay.
it's hard to get out. This is my teeny tiny desk. I made it. We had a manufacturing business before the one that we're working on now, so we had bamboo left over, so I just made this little thing and attached it to the wall. Actually, it floats. It's on these pretty extreme brackets, but it's wonderful. It's held steady the whole time and gives me this little tiny nook. The books are also just on some very simple brackets, and then they're just stacked along the wall. So
Oh, perfect.
yeah.
Now the closet.
The closet. I did not prepare for the closet.
Okay, we don't need to show the closet.
Okay.
But I'll tell you this much. They took out the bar that goes across. They
Yeah.
added shelves, and then there's a really high bar and a medium bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't mind showing the closet. Because
I put it
I
on the
actually
spot.
think it's really important. You can basically triple your closet space if you completely take it out, because they just do that stupid bar in the back with the shelf, right? And it's the most inefficient use of space possible. So yeah, high bar, low bar, and then there's shelves down this side. And then my other favorite thing, and I don't think most people need this, but I have these hooks down the side so that things that I've worn but maybe I would wear again or something before the week is up for laundry, I'll hang here.
That's brilliant. I have clothes like that I don't need.
They ended
like,
up getting stacked on some sort of
yeah.
chair or something
Yeah.
extra. Yeah, and
I need more hooks.
so that's my hack for that.
In the bathroom.
The bathroom
The
is
bathroom.
nothing.
But
Oh,
the thing.
there's one thing.
There's one thing. You have to show it.
Okay.
And so people know what a teeny tiny bungalow bathroom is like. It's like this. This is it right here.
Is this
You're in
whole
it.
thing? Yeah, it's
Pretty standard.
yep.
But what's not standard?
I actually found this in an alley. It was there for like days. It was because it was like in terrible condition. I dragged it home, washed it off, and it perfectly fit these baskets that I had. So now I keep all my, combs and stuff in this one. But
Did you guys add this too?
I did, yes. When I did the desk, I did that. Yeah. And that too, actually, storage above the door for
more
towels
shelves.
and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. And then over the door hooks, of course, for the robes and that kind of stuff. And then
let me lead it in.
okay.
So last time I was here, she was teaching me about the fabric linen and how it dries really quickly, because I was talking about my towels smelling musty after the beach,
Right.
and sand getting stuck in them.
It's really humid. Beach life is really humid.
Yeah, so she's like, you need linen fabric. Don't even look for linen towels. Just go to the fabric store, get linen fabric, hem it off yourself. You've got towels. And she shows me hers. So here we are 2 years later. And...
Okay. So, one of our main mottos when we were zero waste and also building a business was, make do without, use it up, or do without. And we have certainly done that to our towels.
These are the towels.
We were doing laundry, like, last week, and my husband lays all these out on the sofa when he's, like, folding clothes and, like, stages an intervention. And it's like, babe, seriously, it's time.
It's time. It's time. I agree. I live as tiny as it gets, and I agree. It's time.
But that's the kind of tiny things that is you really only need one towel.
Yeah.
It might be nice to have a guest set, but yeah, maybe.
That's
your
could be
choice.
for your guests moving on.
But if you're abiding by the proper traveler's rules of the galaxy, they should have their own towels anyway, right?
And it should serve as a blanket. That's why so after leaving here, I went home and I'm like searching for linen fabric in my house, and I found a scarf and two baby blankets, and those are now our towels.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, I had
Did you
linen
find those
already. I
second-
didn't even have to buy anything.
Wow. Always shop your closet first.
Yeah, shop
Yes.
your closet first.
Yes.
I wish I
Wow.
got those so I could show. Yeah.
That's amazing. I love
Yeah.
that. So they're probably really pretty too.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
And you didn't have to do any work.
I don't have to do any work. And they dry
The best.
really fast.
They dry really fast, and they don't smell, and they are as absorbent as regular terry cloth towels.
Even
Because that's the
more.
problem with other travel towels, is that the user experience is awful. But linen is delightful.
Yeah.
Yeah, linen is the
so,
secret.
Do we have anything else?
This has storage in it.
Ooh, I like it.
Of
It's
course,
beautiful.
right? Yeah. Yeah, so.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Amy and
it.
Devin's house. Teeny
Yes.
tiny little
Now that you've
bungalow.
seen literally inside our closets, in our bathrooms.
No
Bathroom.
skeletons hiding in the closet. Thank you guys for watching. You want to say your websites again
thank you.
and tell everyone how they can follow you?
Sure. You can check out the Open Index Protocol technical information at oip.wiki. You can find out more about how to use blockchain to make more money as a content creator at alexandria.io. And you can follow us on Twitter at Alexandria.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, and don't forget, we're at the homestead.guru, and we're on Steemit, homestead-guru. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.